Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at modal verbs of deduction. Now the easiest way that I can explain modal verbs of deduction is I call them Sherlock Holmes modals. Because they are all about looking at evidence and making guesses. Now the next activity, usually I would use 3 students for this, but I don't have any students here, so you might be able to see I've got 3 characters. I told you that I am a huge Star Wars geek, and these are some of my old toys that I still have. So I'm going to use them to do my next example. I've also got 6 playing cards, so the Stormtrooper, Han Solo and Darth Vader are all playing cards together. Isn't that nice? Okay, so the game that they are playing is called Chase the Ace. And the idea is at the end of the game that you want to have the ace in your hand, and you can see that each character has got 2 cards. Now right now, do you know which of these characters has got the ace? I'm hoping that the answer is no. If you already know that, then that's quite creepy and scary. Alright, so we can say that any of these people, or any of these characters, might have the ace. So we can say that Han Solo might have the ace. Okay, Darth Vader might have the ace. The Stormtrooper might have the ace. We don't know who has it. Each is a possibility. Okay, so I'm going to get each person to turn over 1 card. So we've got the Joker, we have got the 8 of diamonds, and we have got the 7 of hearts. Okay? Do you know who has the ace now? The answer should still be no. So we say that Han Solo might have the ace, the Stormtrooper might have the ace, Darth Vader might have the ace. Then we say, okay, Mr. Darth Vader, turn over your card, and he's got the 6 of clubs. So, what do we know? We now know that if this is a possibility, we're saying maybe this is impossible. In this case, it can also be something that is very, very unlikely. Okay, so in this case, we would say that now we know that Darth Vader can't have the ace. Now, the important thing about using modals of deduction is that you usually need to say why you are making that guess. So, Darth Vader can't have the ace because we have seen his cards. If you just say Darth Vader can't have the ace, sometimes people will say why. So it's better just to add that because. Alright, so right now we know that the Stormtrooper might have the ace. We know that Han Solo might have the ace. And we know that Darth Vader can't have the ace. So we say, okay, Mr. Han Solo, turn over your card. And it's the 3 of hearts. What do we now know? We now know that Han Solo can't have the ace because we have seen his cards. But what do you also know? Who has the ace? We'd say the Stormtrooper. But do you know 100% that that is an ace? You should be answering no. I told you that that is an ace, but you can't see it. Maybe I was lying to you. So, what we're using here is we are using something that you are certain or almost certain about. Okay, and for this, we use the Stormtrooper must have the ace. Why? because Darth Vader doesn't have it, Han Solo doesn't have it, Liam told us that there is an ace. You are putting all of this evidence together and you are coming up with the answer. The stormtrooper must have the ace. But you are not 100% certain because you haven't seen it. Alright. Drum roll. And there it is. Okay? Now that you've seen it, now it's a fact. And so now you can simply say the stormtrooper has the ace. Because we know that now, that is a fact. That is 100% certain. And therefore, we can simply use the present simple. So remember that for these three, you are making guesses based on what you can see and what you have been told. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's going to be one more right beneath this where we talk about how to use these in the past.